Hey, so today we're going to be looking at how to find missing numbers in an addition sum. So we're going to be looking at sums such as this. So if I had 178 plus something equals 364. So how to find that missing number. And we're going to do it using a number line, but we're going to start off pretty small to help us, and then we're going to build up to larger numbers, but the method stays exactly the same. So if, say, for instance, I had a number 12 and 12 add something equals 30. So what I want to know is how much do I add to 12 to get to 30? Now what lots of children will do is they'll just do 12 add 30. And the way to get around this is by getting them to do that and put 42 in the middle and then say, well, tell me, does that make sense? You know, was 12 add 42? That doesn't make 30. So actually sometimes letting them make that mistake and then showing how it doesn't work is the best way to do it. So let's have a look at how to actually solve it. So I'm going to draw an empty number line and I'm going to put 12 here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up until I get to 30. Now the children can count up however they want. There's no right or wrong answer. They might want to jump up in 5. Some of them might go, oh, well, I know my number bond, I know 2 and 8 is 10, so I can jump straight to 20. And that's the quickest way to do it. However, you could jump up. You could jump up 5 and then 3, you can jump up in 2, it doesn't make a difference. So I've jumped up to 20, I need to get to 30. I know now that I need to add another 10, and that'll get me to 30. So I've started on 12, I've got to 30. How much did I add altogether? I had 10 and 8, 18. And let's double check it. So 12 at 18, 10 and 10 is 20, 2 and 8 is 10, so altogether that does make 30. And it's really important in these type of questions that you do that final step, that you actually check, yeah, that actually makes sense. So let's try it for a larger number. Let's try it for a 3-digit number. So let's try the one we've got up here. So 178, add something, equals 364. So I'm going to do an empty number line again. I'm going to start on 178 and I'm going to go to the next 10 because it just makes life nice and easy. So I'm going to add 2 to get to 180. No, I need to get up to 300 eventually, so I'm going to add 20 first of all to get up to 200, and then, well, I want to jump up to 300, so let's add 100 because that's nice and easy, and that gets me to 300. Now depending on how good the addition of the children is, they might just want to do add 64, or they might want to break it up to make it a bit easier, do add 60 is 360, and then add 4 is 364. So there's no right and wrong there. It's whatever they find easiest. And then there's my start number, 178. I added all of those to get to 364. So let's add them all together. So 100 add 60 is 160, add 20 is 180, add 4 is 184, and add another 2 is 186. So let's double check it and see if we're right. Now I'm not going to be able to do that in my head, so you might be able to do it, but you might struggle. So let's just try and see whether it works. So I'm going to do a number line to check that if I add 178 and I add 186, is it going to get me to the right number? So I'm going to add 80 to that, and I know to add 80 I can add 100 and take away 20. So add 100 is 378, take away 20 is 358. So I've added the 100, I've added the 80, now just to add the 6 gives me my right number, so I know that the sum works. So there's lots of maths that can go on there, starting with very simple here, literally going out, and then actually using another addition sum to check. But this step is really important to actually working out, have I done the sum right and is it sensible? So have fun and enjoy.